Congratulations! You have received your consular appointment. Please make sure you check your passport and there is at least 6 months validity left on your passport. If there were any changes such as marriage, divorce, or additional children that you have not notified ELG, please contact ELG immediately. A Microsoft Teams meeting will be scheduled for you and the ELG representative to coach you prior to the interview, as well as go over the email that lists the documentation required at the interview. Once you receive your visa, please send a copy to your ELG representative. You should review the visa and double-check the spelling of your full name, as well as your date of birth, marital status, and gender. Upon receipt, you will be put in the queue for deployment. During this time, you should make sure you check your messages and emails on a daily basis. You should notify us how much notice you will need to give your employer so that we can plan accordingly. Do not give your notice until we give you the deployment date so that you don't have unnecessary time off. You will be expected to complete internal applications and documentation. You may also be required to attend a few video meetings or interviews. Once your deployment date has been decided, OMS will book your flight and notify you through email. When you receive your flight itinerary, please double-check the name is correct and matches both your passport and visa. You should wear comfortable clothes for your flight, as the flights are generally 20 to 40 hours depending on where you are flying from. We recommend you carry on at least one set of change of clothes. Generally, you will receive 1 to 2 check bag allowances of 23 kilograms or 50 pounds. You can verify this information on your flight itinerary. Check bags allow you to bring any items such as clothes, toiletries like shampoo, soap, and deodorant, so long as you do not exceed the weight. Furthermore, most airlines allow a small carry-on. Please check the airline for the guidelines of weight and size. You will not be allowed to carry on liquids over 3 ounces. They are usually stored in a clear Ziploc-type bag. Please do not carry on your toiletries unless they are small travel-size items. Any medications should be packed in your carry-on. Please make sure you have US dollars with you. You can exchange your local currency at the airport, but generally, it is best to exchange at a bank or money exchange location prior to the day of the flight. You will need money to pay for food, phone, and other expenses when you arrive. The minimum amount you should have is at least 500 US dollars. However, it is wise to have more to help you establish yourself. You should arrive for your flight at least 3 to 4 hours prior to departure. International flights take longer to process, so you want ample time. You can also bring snacks for your journey. Your international phones will most likely not work once you leave the country. However, most airports will have free Wi-Fi to connect to. Make sure you have Wi-Fi accessible apps, such as WhatsApp, to be able to communicate with your employer, OMS, ELG, and/or family. Connection time is often short and the plane occupancy is large. Therefore, you may have little time to get to your next gate once you leave the plane. Make sure prior to landing you use the restroom so you can go directly to immigration or your next gate. If you are unsure of where to go, ask a representative or check the monitors. Once you get to your gate, verify it is the correct gate, as sometimes they change. When you arrive in the USA, you will go through immigration. Once you deplane, you go through the green card line for immigration. During the time you meet with the immigration officer, please remember to give them your packet you received from the consulate. If you forget to give them this packet, it will delay the production of your green card. Do not forget. You will be required to answer any questions the officer may have. Please give them the letter from ELG stating you would like your green card mailed to your attorney. Once you have cleared immigration, you will need to pick up your luggage and clear customs. After you clear customs, if this is your final destination, then you would exit and meet the individual picking you up. If you still need to connect to another flight, you will need to drop off your luggage to the airline that you are connecting to. You can ask any airline representative where to go if you need help. If OMS arranged pickup, then you will have been given a WhatsApp group to communicate with your driver. You should message letting the driver know your status. We ask that you communicate with OMS once you get to each gate and are waiting for the next flight so that we can follow your journey. Congratulations on the final step to coming to the United States.